Tumors sprout in his body like flowers in a field in May. But his growing season far exceeds a few months. The seeds of his growths are not foreign. This was not caused by radiation. This was not caused by his lifestyle. This was not caused by what he ate. This is genetic. His body is his best friend. His body is his worst enemy. This is how his body betrays him. They, the doctors, they call it VHL, von Hippel-Lindau. And why do we name diseases after their founders? Like the disease is a person, like it's something we could befriend, like it has a heart, like it has a soul, like we could call it up and politely ask it to stop. As if von Hippel-Lindau can hear me when I plead, please stop eating him from the inside out. Please stop making him blind. Please stop clinging to his spine. Please stop before you get to his brain. Please stop. We give disease a heart, we give it a soul, because it is easier to hate something with an identity than it is to hate something abstract. It is easier to be mad at something when it has a name, and even easier when it has a human name. It is easier to fight a war against something that has a history, has a story, has a past, present, and future. And why? Why do we complain? As if the First Amendment entitles our voices to whine, as if we have any right to bitch, as if we possess a leg to stand on to support our pitiful cries. We are lucky. I am fortunate. You and you and you are blessed. You want to talk about privilege? Let's talk about privilege. We are the epitome of privilege because disease has discriminated against us. Tumors have turned their nose up at us. Our bodies are our soul's closest companions, and we do not, and ourselves do not turn against each other, and we are not familiar with the smell of hospital walls, with the feeling of needles, with the sound of the dripping of an IV. He is not quite as lucky. We go around, lying to ourselves and to each other, living our lives as if we are gods and goddesses, bound and determined to live forever, even though we have not found the fountain of youth. While you wear your heart on your sleeve, he wears his mortality. He is not a god, but glance at his strength and you wouldn't know any differently. I don't know how long I'll have him, but I hope for a lifetime, even though time is not my concern, because any one of us could be gone tomorrow. His frailty is just more apparent than yours or mine, so I take it one moment at a time. I hope for tomorrow, but I live for today without unrealistic optimism. People will try and tell you that death is difficult, but life is not for the faint of heart. For this is not the Silk Road, and never pretended to be. But why forego love in the face of disease? Why sacrifice happiness upon encountering hardship? We are all dealt a hand that we must play to the very best of our ability. And every so often, we are given a chance to choose, to draw a card of our choice, to reach our hand into the deck and decide what turn to take. I don't have the best poker face, but I refuse to fold because this is my choice. This is my turn. This is my draw, and I choose him because I will not let sickness